In today's video, I'm going to go over how you can add liquidity to Flamingo Finance. And when you add that liquidity, you can then stake the coin that's created after you add liquidity. Unlike other platforms, when you stake on Flamingo Finance, you need to add liquidity to a pool, and then you need to stake that coin. You can't just stake Flamingo directly or NEO or gas, and I'll walk you through the process. Some of the things that I'm not going to cover are how to convert your coins from NEO 2 to NEO 3. I did a previous video on that. The other thing that I'm not going to really cover is you need to do your own due diligence on what it means to add liquidity to a platform, what potentially impermanent loss means when you add liquidity to a platform. So those are some of the things that you're going to need to understand, and I'm just going to show you the process of how to do that. The other thing that you also need to be aware of is typically I'm always about hardware wallet, hardware wallet, hardware wallet. Use a hardware wallet on everything. Well, right now you can't use a hardware wallet. When you want to stake on Flamingo, the new Flamingo Finance. You can with the legacy, but the legacy you're not earning anything anymore, and that's why I'm doing this video. So what you're going to need to do is create a wallet on your own. That was also in the converting NEO 2 to NEO 3 video that I did. I briefly showed you how to create a wallet that unfortunately is not ledger protected. Hopefully O3 will get their act together and get us a wallet that we can stake, that we can hold N3 NEO version 3 in, but right now we can't. So we'll use this wallet as an example. So the first thing you're going to need to do is visit Flamingo.finance, and I know it sounds strange, but you're going to need to hit convert. And convert, you can do many things. You can convert, you can wrap, unwrap, add liquidity, remove liquidity, stake and unstake. So everything really happens under convert. When you stake things, you can go ahead and see what the earnings are for that. So as an example today, what we're going to do is go through and I'm going to stake the combination of gas and Flamingo and NEO and Flamingo. And we'll get started on that right away. So they're both pretty good returns. Flamingo and NEO, it's about 61%. And Flamingo and gas is a bit better at 80%. Really 81%. So what we're going to first need to do is make sure that you have the coins in your wallet. This BNEO right here, I sent some over, and because NEO needs to be in whole numbers, when I unwrapped the BNEO, this was left over, the 0.69. They have to be NEO, can't be point anything. It just needs to be a whole number. So the first thing we'll do is what we're going to do is wrap our NEO. So we're going to click wrap, unwrap, click wrap. We're going to have 42 NEO, and it's going to turn into 42 BNEO. We're going to go ahead and wrap. It's going to ask us to approve it, and it's going to go through and do that process. One thing in preparing for this video that I found was Flamingo Finance gets stuck a little bit, meaning it may not reflect what has happened in the wallet. And so to get around that, you can refresh the Flamingo Finance page. But the O3 wallet has its own issues where we've done something, but to reflect its changes, sometimes you have to go. What I do is hit the gear and then come back, and now everything is been wrapped. So the next thing we're going to do after wrapping NEO is we are going to go ahead and add some liquidity. So what we want to do is we're under convert, under wrap and unwrap, we will go down and say add liquidity. There are different pools that you can add liquidity for. You can make a selection of what you want. The ones that I'm going to show today are Flamingo and Neo and Flamingo and Gas. Because Flamingo and Gas has a better return of 80% as compared to 61%, I'm going to stake as much Flamingo as I can with Gas. We're going to go ahead and select that. I have 10 Gas available to me, so I'm going to click that, and I need to keep some Gas so that I can do other transactions. So I am just going to stake, well, not stake, add 10 to the liquidity pool. And let's see, is that going to reflect? Okay, it's saying to at least keep 1. So we're going to go ahead and add 9, which then would change how much Flamingo is going to be added. You have to add liquidity pairs in the same dollar amount on each. So if Gas totaled $500 for 9, you'd have to have $500 in Flamingo. And what the dollar value is, I'm not sure right now, but you can see that FLM per Gas is 16.31 and Gas per FLM is 0.061. And with this, I am going to have 0.003% of the pool. Not that much, but this is how we add liquidity. After we add liquidity, we will have a third coin created. So there's FLM here, there's Gas here, and then when we stake, let's do this, let's get that back. When we stake, then a third coin will be created. Sorry, when we add liquidity, a third coin will be created, and that's the one that we will stake. So we're going to click Add Liquidity. I have to approve it. Okay, and there it is. We're going to close that. We will go check the wallet, and we will see it kind of gets stuck a little bit. We will click on this, we'll click back, and it created another coin, FLP, FLM, Gas. So the next step in this process is going to be adding a liquidity, but to a different pool. We're going to add Flamingo and Neo together. So, okay, this has happened before, and it's kind of weird. And what you need to do right now, it just sees 0.691 be Neo. That's what we started out with, 0.691, but it has changed and it's not reflecting in the pages themselves. So if you do experience that, what you can do is just refresh your page. I'm not sure if it's Brave that's doing it. I'm not sure if it's the wallet itself, not N3, but the Flamingo.finance online wallet. So we're going to say connect N3. We're going to, oops, nope. We're going to, that was the wrong wallet. We're going to connect wallet, N3 wallet, and the video example. And then we will go back to add liquidity. We will select the pool of FLM and Neo. Now you see that Neo has gotten back up to what it should be, which is the 42.69. So we're going to click all of that, and it will use most of the Flamingo, but like I said before, it has to have $50 value for each coin. So if BNEO was 1,000, you'd have to put $1,000 worth of FLM. Here is the calculation down there, and my share of the pool is 0.006%. So we're going to go ahead and add liquidity. We're going to approve it. And it was successful, so we'll close that. So we went through the different steps. We got the coins into a wallet that we could access on Flamingo.finance. Then we wrapped the NEO. Then we added liquidity. You can see here we need to go back in and refresh, and that new coin, the FLM NEO, was added. So we have everything that we've done, and now we need to go ahead and stake it. So we're going to go under convert up here, down to stake. We're going to select a pool. We're going to do the FLM NEO. Now right now it still shows 0, so we're going to have to do the refresh again. Connect to wallet. O3 wallet. You can do this with Neoline. I'm just showing you on O3 because I feel more comfortable on O3 because that's what I usually use. Because the O3, you used to be able to connect the ledger to it, but until they fix that issue, you can't use the O3 wallet and your ledger to secure the coins. So what we need to do, we go to convert, pull down to stake. We will select a pool. Now it will see that third coin, the FPL, FLM, NEO, 61% return. I'm going to stake all of them. I'm going to go ahead and stake. I'm going to approve it again. Okay, it was successful. Since we're here, let's go ahead and stake again. We're going to select a pool, which is gas and Flamingo. We're going to stake all available. Go ahead and stake. Approve. Okay, so we basically have gone through all the steps that we need to do. I'll show you the wallet again. The wallet we have to update, and just about everything should be out of it. I did have 622 leftover FLM, which will just stay there until I need it. And let's take a look at earn. And this will kind of show you how much value and how many staked tokens you have. And these are the total number of Flamingo, the total number of NEO, and the total number of gas. But what we want to do is see what we have on the liquidity pair. We can go ahead and click this little button, and it'll show that I have 42.69 NEO, and that is staked with 3061 FLM. You can see that these values are pretty close, within $4 or so. And then let's go down and look at the gas and that. So, $48 in gas and $48 in FLM. And that is pretty much how you stake your Flamingo, gas, and NEO. And you'll be able to see that the calculations are right here. It'll click up, on the returns that you're getting. It looks like On average, I'm going to earn about $3.67 a day, with the price of FLM being about 33 cents. That's 11 FLM a day that I'll earn. When I want to claim them, it's pretty easy because there's a big button up here that says claim. I don't really have enough to claim right now because it does cost a little bit of gas. That's why you need to leave some gas behind so that you can get these coins unstaked, unwrapped, that type of thing. But we can come back later and show you how to claim and unstake. It's pretty much the opposite of what we just did. Just watch this video in reverse, and you unstake, then you remove liquidity, and then you unwrap your NEO, and things go back to normal. One thing that I do want to share with you that's kind of a little tip. Earlier in the video, you saw that there was just a small percentage of B NEO because you have to restore it to whole numbers. Well, one of the things you can do with that extra B NEO is you could convert it into gas so that you're getting every little last bit. Or you can send that B NEO to someone else, and you can add your two B NEO together. And when it is over one, then you can unwrap it and claim one more. But don't just leave the B NEO there if you plan on emptying your wallet. Convert it to gas, because gas, or you can convert it to Flamingo, because they do not have to be whole numbers. You can have, you could turn it into something and take it with you. So that's how you stake. You can look at some of the analytics if you want on how many tokens are added for liquidity, what the volume was in the last 24 hours, what are the fees. So just play around with Flamingo.finance. I've been using the 3.0 version for a couple weeks now, and I've been doing Flamingo staking for quite a while on the old legacy site. It does look quite a bit different. We can go in there. I may have to load a different wallet. We'll have to see. Let me go into the vault. Yeah, let's see if I can. I'm not going to do that one. How about this? Yep, I guess it's not going to really show me. They are trying to close down this side of it. So definitely, when you stake, you really need to stake on the 3.0 side. That's all I have for now. Have a great day.